that's it. What have you guys been? I know you guys have started playing something new recently.
Oh, oh, okay. This is mine. This one's mine. This one's
All
mine.
yours.
Okay, so like the background, where did I start? Diablo 2. You know, way back in like the family computer room with the big monitor. So Diablo, this is totally my game. Started way back when. Anyway, so Diablo 3, when that came out, like I bought it on every platform available because I wanted to play it on every system with all my different friends that had different systems. Now Diablo Immortal. All right. So
You played it so much
I'm
that it wasn't even fun when I would join you because like you would just
That's because she
annihilate
cheated.
everything.
No, she hacked all of her characters, so she had like ultimate points.
no, no. I didn't
Mm.
hack them. No,
You're
it's a
talking to the
lie.
person who went on a Animal Crossing vacation through an eBay
I
transaction.
called it an excursion.
Excursion.
An Animal
Just so
Crossing
everybody knows who
excursion.
we're dealing with here.
I'm not above a little bit of cheating, but no, I did not. I didn't cheat,
You bought
but
some
This
maybe I
you
time.
bought
did.
some kid
Maybe I
overseas'
did.
world that he had like completed. You got his
Uh,
saved file for 50
uh,
bucks.
not Diablo. Anyway, Diablo 3 was like my bread and butter. I actually still pull it out like on the Switch and play the seasons. Like that's how much this is just my game. I like it. It's
Didn't
like
didn't you get
complete zone out.
the you got the Diablo Switch, didn't you? You have like the
I
themed
do
one.
have, yes, I have that fancy Diablo
It's like all
Switch.
white.
Indeed, I do. No, it's not. It's got like a cool thing on the back. Man, should we pause? Do you want to go grab it? Like,
No,
anyway, it's
why you gotta have to?
beautiful. It is beautiful. So Diablo 3, I love this thing. I play it now. Diablo Immortal, it essentially looks like Diablo 3, but it runs very nicely on your mobile. You know, I like playing it on my phone. It's actually kind of fun. They reused a lot of the same things, like you know,
Mm-hmm.
it basically looks the same, but it's fun for me to see them again. Like the spider creatures are called toxic lurkers, so I was like, I relate to that. I might be a toxic lurker just a little bit. But I'm loving it. Like I have not played it a ton. It it just came out. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's great. Like
I'll have
lunch
to
hour.
I'll have to figure out when you guys are playing because I don't want to play on my phone, but I would love to play on the PC. I just I just
Okay, okay.
I just don't play phone games. It's just I don't. It's not
Yeah.
a
Kind of the same, but I was very surprised as how well it did play on the
really.
phone.
That's
Like, I was really
good.
worried about the controls. Not that Diablo is incredibly control intensive. Like a lot of it is you click, you drag, kind of do that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The general navigation, the movement was pretty well. Even like how they handle stuff like portaling out of the town, like this little icon will pop up when you need it. So it was really contextual. That was kind of nice. And I mean, if you've played Diablo 3 and you like Diablo 3, you're gonna like this. It's pretty much they use a lot of the same assets. It looks like same art
Hmm.
style, all of that. Which I like the cartoony Diablo 3 art style. I know a lot of people are very much about the doom and gloom, super dark like
Mm-hmm.
Diablo 2 art style. But I don't know. I like 3.
I tried to play that Diablo 2 remaster or whatever because I went out and bought
Oh,
it for the Switch,
Resurrected.
and yeah,
Hmm.
for some reason it didn't click with me. Like I kind of was wanting more of the Diablo 3 kind of cartoonish style, and like you said, I know that's not the one most people prefer, but I don't
Like
know.
4 is going like super dark and gory.
Yeah.
So
Yes. If we'll ever see that one, probably gonna be like another 20 years.
So I guess you could say
it's owned by Microsoft now.
so I,
Whoa, think about that.
so
Oh,
I guess
oh,
you
buddy.
guys proved them wrong, and you do have phones. Hmm.
Oh, are you
Yes,
into that? Okay, yeah.
yes.
Well, it's
I
funny
caught,
because they
yes, I caught the
backpedaled
joke.
and
They
now they're
backpedaled.
releasing it
Yeah.
on PC, which I mean I think was the right move. I mean, well, they can't really go wrong here because they just open themselves up to more people to play.
Because there
Mobile market is huge, so it's good to have that,
there
but
was that
people
one
still gonna
guy.
want to play on PC.
There was that guy asking the question at that event that was like, "Is there any chance of this thing possibly coming to PC?" Which I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
I think back to
I'm
the time too. Like, how long ago was that announcement now? Like
that was like
4
Oh
years?
2017,
man,
2016.
yeah.
Like mobile games, even back then, were not what they are now. So people are thinking, oh, it's gonna be this, stripped down, like
Mm-hmm.
super, loot boxy experience. It's not gonna run well, or there were like lower expectations based upon the games that are on the market at the time. So games have come so much further in the mobile space since then. So nowadays, it's a whole different thing.
Sorry, I'm getting caught up watching the
Yeah.
B-roll of it.
Yeah. So, like I do play more mobile games now because it just ends up being, fitting better into my life. What I will say is that I was a little bit like, what? When like I got in there, it's like buy this battle chest for 99 cents. I was like, ooh, I am not used to that in my Diablo. So that was kind of like a kind of I didn't really like that, but over everything else in the game, I dig it. I like it.
They got a
But
bunch
I'm a
of
big time Diablo fan.
they got a bunch of. I remember the backlash for the whole, like you were
Real
saying,
money
the
house.
real money
The
money
auction
house.
house,
Yeah.
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 That was like
Well,
really
this is
bad.
not out of their wheelhouse. I mean, Blizzard's done stuff like this, consistently
Yeah.
before.
And it
So
wasn't just that, but didn't Diablo 3 have like people couldn't even like play the game for like the first month?
oh, it had really, heavy
Yeah.
DRM on it. And granted, that's something we're seeing pop up, not just with Diablo, but a bunch of games. But yeah, that was one of the first big instances where like there was an always online game. People were like, well, what if I don't want to play it online? Because I mean, technically, there's a big single player component. I think we're going to be struggling with that for a while.
So would you say someone who liked Diablo 3 so far of what you played would like this one? It's definitely more along those lines.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I played probably farther than Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I've just got out of what's the first town? Wormland,
worth them. Worth them.
And
Wortham.
Yeah. Hmm.
and is it
And
like
oh,
oh good.
they reuse like the blacksmith is or one of the blacksmiths is like from two. Like it was fun to see those names pop up. That stuff is just I enjoy it because I'm like, oh, I remember that character from this thing, and yeah, definitely enjoy it. So
And is
if
it
you have
canon?
like any, yes,
It's
well,
canon, so it's
okay, wait, hold on. Let me back up because in Diablo 3, Deckard Cain like kicked it, but he's hanging
Spoiler.
out. He's hanging out.
Well, who
hanging
says this
out
is
with them.
after Diablo 3 though? Like
Oh,
this could be a prequel to that.
could it be that?
I don't see why this isn't canon. Like that hasn't been
Um,
alluded to.
Maybe that's okay. Okay, well, I'm just saying.
It
I
happened a
saw him
week
in there.
before the Nephilim popped up in Diablo 3.
Maybe that's correct. Yes.
I mean I guess it doesn't need it just needs demons.
I don't know. All I did was
It's just
play
like-
it. I didn't read the story behind it. Mostly, I'm clicking through because I'm gonna go kill stuff.
You're supposed to
Like,
be the Diablo lore master, so I'm disappointed. Man.
I'll be more prepared next time. I didn't know I was the master.
Well, anyways, I'm definitely interested. I would definitely prefer PC. So whenever if you guys decide to do a PC run, definitely let me know, and I'll cover it on the channel.
Woo!
Also, was there anything else you guys had to say? I mean, it doesn't sound like you've gotten very far as like
No,
true in-depth.
I've only
thoughts
played
on
for like an hour. I had to go to the bathroom, so I decided I'd play it. So
that's a long time in the bathroom. You had to spend an hour.
I was hiding from my daughter. Okay.